we know that the real estate market in the luxury category has certainly fared well over the last 18 months. Can we shift gears and talk a little bit more about the suburban market as a whole? What type of market dynamics do you see as we go into the fall?
Sure. So, the story, of course, in the suburbs as a whole has been the conversation about multiple offers, right? That's what the headlines have been. So many buyers competing for so little homes. And I think that we're starting to see that narrative shift a little bit. And I'll show you why. When you look at the graphs and we actually look at data, you have to remember that while real estate oftentimes is an emotional sale, the truth of the matter is our markets still function based on typical economics of supply and demand. So speaking of supply, if you look at this first graph, you'll see that inventory, so that's homes that are available for sale, has declined month after month after month, and it bottomed out about March of 2021. So that's when we actually had the least amount of homes for sale at any time, really in the last 10 years when you look at the graph. So then you also have to look at the demand side of the equation. And so buyers were out in droves in the spring, and it kind of peaked in May or June of 2021. So we had a perfect balance where we had very few homes for sale and a lot of buyers that were chasing these homes for sale. And that's what caused those headlines. So when you look at those graphs, what has changed is that inflection point sort of in March of 2021. You'll see steadily we've increased the supply of homes, or the number of homes on the market, month after month after month. And so we're starting to see a little more balance in the market because the same force is driving buyers with a little bit less buyer demand month after month. So it's subtle, Tricia, but we are starting to see a little bit more balance, and that's what I see the fall market story being, is balance in the marketplace.